Greetings and salutations, everyone. This is Zeisty, and I'm doing something a little bit new with this series. By which I mean, Nefarious! Greetings and salutations. This is Editing Zeisty. Now, I don't usually like to interrupt my own intro to these sort of things, but you may have noticed that I sound incredibly much quieter than the fucking music blasting into your ear right now. Yeah, I forgot that Nefarious is loud. Primarily because, from what you're seeing up there, I'm streaming it to myself right now. Yeah? So I'm streaming Nefarious to myself to be able to record my audio and gameplay and my model at the same time. However, due to the game being quieter for me, that means I did not realize that my voice would actually be quieter than the game, and there is nothing I can do to fix that. I can't go back through the entire what I played and do it all over again. Like, what I got here is what I got here. There's no, going back. So, fortunately, I have it fixed afterward. So if I play this game again, which I'm likely going to, I will not have this I'm sound quieter than I actually am issue. But we're gonna have to deal with me being quieter here. So I am so sorry that it did not occur to me that I would sound much quieter due to Nefarious being so loud. So, yeah. Alright, let's get back into it. First time I'm playing a game that I truly really like. Last time I tried playing it, I just sat here on the menu, start a page for at least 5 minutes, just with my head in my hand, being like, oh, also, I've got a model up here. What's up, everybody? I'm showing you the new Zeisty model right now, but I'm actually planning on switching it over to the fucking bird. I'm very excited. I'm not very good with games, I think. For the most part, I didn't do much. And, every time I play, games where I'm meant to be faster and stuff, anytime I game it, I immediately press the so just keep in mind that I have no idea what I'm doing, but I love Nefarious, and I'm willing to try for the bird over here, so. I do also need you to know that, I'm not, this is not a blind playthrough or anything. I know what happens in this game. I know, mostly, in theory, what to do. But that's getting it done! Oh, that's the problem. That's what I gotta try out. That's what I gotta do. So, where's the gem? Get it. Let's go, bird! Get it done, bro.
Stop me if you've heard this one before. Bad guy crashes party, kidnaps princess, makes dramatic exit. Plucky handsome hero gives chase. Epic quest ensues. But funny story. Yeah, I'm the bad guy.
Here's a fun fact. I once tried to do that whole sequence, Stop me if you've heard this one before. I don't know what it's called. I call it his introductory monologue, but like I tried doing that randomly once, and I just said, busted out a Bronx accent. Stop me if you heard this one before. I don't know why I did that to this day, but anyway. Traces of my name will be caked on the walls of justice. For those who serve justice, you didn't hear that.
Crow!
Thanks, bro. So here's about what I did last time. I shimmied. So you're probably very used to people who know what the hell they're doing in types of games. Was all that really necessary? Yes! What do you think? Of course it's necessary. Bust out the theatrics, baby. I gotta get it done. But like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh my god. Wait, what do you mean? You can see his helmet off right in the fucking distance. Oh my god. No way. That's great. That's great. Jumping. Not just for heroes. Yes, I know. If you can jump, you can jump. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Sorry, I'm just realizing how much in this game my experience with the game was watching a playthrough at the middle of the night, staying up till like 5 in the morning, watching it, and then watching a playthrough of my friend play it, who knows exactly what they're doing, and they make it look easy. And like, then a different friend played the game, and showed me just how hard it can be, and I'm like, you know me, I play stupid little chillaxed Roblox games. That's 22 years of age, mind you, but he's waiting to strike. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Hi. I'm waiting. Get over here. Die. Just... Bye, baby. I love it. I love his little animation. It's like you punch it, he's like, ha! This is longer than last time, because last time, that's fucking funny. Last time, I just kind of like did this, and then I realized my hands were shaking like really badly. And I stopped playing, so like, all I had last time was about 5 fucking minutes! I don't care. Nice red sky out today. Hi. I'm coming at ya, and I know how to hit buttons! I do not know how to hit buttons, Apple. A complete moron is controlling me today. So if I seem a bit more klutzy, that's why. That kind of makes sense, because usually you know what you're doing. I'm choosing not to comment on that. I know what I'm doing. I'm fucking hot. Wait, you use Crow? That's not true anymore. That's just his name. That's just his name. Do you think that thing... It's just like, some of this stuff has changed, or whatever later. Like, Josh, creator of this game, figures out what he's doing much later in the comics. New headcanon has been unlocked. They think that's his alias. No, that's just his name. You think they know that? No. Get over here, I know how to hit buttons. Give me your bone. I'm punching your car. I'm committing property damage. Oh. Okay, Crow, I think you probably should avoid the scary hole in the ground. You know, like, don't jump into it. What? Jump into the hole? God damn it! What? Jump into the hole? You didn't have to do that, I know. But I'm a little bit extra. Crow! Bye! Have a great trip. Yeah. Goodbye. Punch the car. Punch the car. I'm gonna have to get my money back here. I never noticed that! Don't jump into the hole this time. I could do it again if I was feeling particularly funny. I'm not. Alright. So I just hit W and yeah, I'm very not good with my keys. So like I might have been a bit too early on the jump there. At least I got to hear very dramatic jump noise from Crow for my troubles. Goodbye! Fuck the police! Did that a bit too early? I can't believe I fucking fell. Got it, died. Gained something, gained nothing. Alright, let's try this. Let's try this again. I feel like I'm in a fucking time loop. This just in, local idiot who does not typically play games tries to play games. And records a fucking Let's Play. Yeah, baby! I figured it out this time! Give me my fucking money back. Thank you. Hi. Goodbye. Pickup. Why are these vehicles always in my way? Woo, yeah, I gotta try this. Woo! Future now. Okay. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? God, look at me! I'm doing it. Now, what I could have done here was I could have jumped off that, jumped into that, jumped up there. Unfortunately, I'm being piloted by kind of an idiot right now. Hey, it's not nice. I don't have to be nice if I don't feel like it. Princess. Ah! Good God. I can do this. Problem is, Crow's a bit slippery, from what I've been told. He controls slip like a bar of soap. Yeah, get it! For the record, I'm not here to collect everything either. I could if I wanted to, but I just want to have fun, dog. What you could do is you could go over and... You don't... Oh, cars. Cars! Cars, yes! Hey, what? I don't want to be rude, but... Never mind, I'm not gonna say. I'm being controlled by an idiot? Yes, I am. Anyway. God damn it! Control better! Stop shooting me right now! Fuck! These are for chumps! What's this? Oh, punch shot open this puppy up. Maybe more than one. Always use a good 1, 2, 3! It's just a fun game. Mostly. Fun game! I do genuinely love Nefarious. Which is funny, considering that, I've known about it since probably the year it came out, which is very impressive, considering that I kind of lived under a rock for a good portion of time, so, I found about Nefarious in a book, right, on gaming. Oh, hello, I'm defying gravity and then body talk. Keep going. I found out about Nefarious in a book on gaming. So just I'm just gonna call Crow just Nefarious. I found out about Nefarious through that book, and Crow and Maple were the first characters I've ever seen. So now I am playing as Crow. It's all come full circle, baby. Although I gotta be honest, from the way that Crow was positioned, I thought that the X on his helmet was his other eye, so it was kind of living a bit of a lie for all these years. So yeah. I remember when I was younger, when I saw that in the book, I was distinctly disappointed it was a side scroller. Young Zeisty had priorities. The fucking car's melting me. What's new? Jeez. I know nobody wants to get punched. God damn! Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, younger Zeisty had no priorities. Now that I'm older and stuff, I don't get caught up on these sort of things. It doesn't matter quite so much to me anymore. Yeah, that car was in the background. I didn't have to jump there. A game's a game. Younger Zeisty is just kind of a strange little fellow. Huh? What do you mean? Okay, I can be burned. I'm being controlled by a complete idiot. Leave me alone! I'm kind of panicking. I know I've failed before, but I've never failed quite like this. By having the bad pilot in the cockpit. Cockpit. Oh, they are my co-pilot, I assume.
Oh.
Ow! Listen, buddy, can you do this better? I mean, I could. But, I'm new to this. Do better. Okay. I've thought about that as a concept of like Crow being aware that he's in the game and being like, oh, I have to. No! Oh my god! You fall right into that! And now we'll be like, hey, watch your footing! But I just jumped over it. You know, we kind of do it. Come back. Hey, watch where you're stepping, you both! Yeesh. My bad. It's not my fault I'm being controlled by a complete moron. Can you stop saying that? No. I can say what I want within reason. Something should never be said. Whoa! You see, you know I never do that. Ah! I need to get a better co-pilot. I could go up there, but I don't feel like it. You're not here. You're here for me to do things the way I'm meant to. No thanks, dog. I'm in the co-pilot. I'm the co-pilot here. Hi. I get to do what I want. Okay, I kind of have to get that one. So I can't hit this guy, because he's my ticket in there. And I'll show you why, actually. Crow's armor is highly conductive, from what I've been told. Like, dude's getting fried alive in his own armor there. Ow! My brain just goes, well, that's not very nice. Hi. You can't just do that, can you? You got socked in the stomach. Alright. So we jump on his head. What? I'm sort of... My theme song in vinyl form. This will look good in my jukebox. Only you would have a note progression that spells out B-A-D. I gotta be Ow! I've got to be extra about it. It's only funny. Hi. You would do that, wouldn't you? You would. Okay. See, that's what I mean about me hitting the button wrong. This player really has no idea what they're doing. So you gotta point me at the things I need to hit. If you have your cursor pointed the other way, I hit that direction. His wonderful face. His wonderful face. I've drawn his wonderful face quite a bit. That was an interesting sound. Quite a bit. I'm in pain. What? Tell me how to perimeter as requested. How do we set up your death rate to stop ahead? Oh boy. Time to start this assault in earnest. Hopefully this host knows what they're doing and they can aim correctly. That's interesting. The boss is no longer looking. Stop saluting. My arm was kind of getting tired anyway. Windows! DM, FCPD, put the princess down or we will open fire. You do. know she's not bulletproof, right? Oh no, I'm being controlled by an idiot! So bad? I thought that was gonna be much worse! Thankfully, that was easy. Oh, we'll certainly see what they can do when things start ramping up. Blast! That was awesome! Hey, Tyrone! How's the family? Hey, Miss Mayapple! Great, thanks for asking. Knock it off! Copying knives to my minions. Enforced! Have Becky send my care package. It's time to blow stuff up. Yeah! Going up! Oh! Ah, right on time. My old rival, McIntyre! There's back. My hero! Have some heroic banter you'd like to toss my way? We sort of have a guest. Just go get a new giant eyeball laser, whatever it is. We can kick your butt and we can get on with this. I need to talk to my apple. Oh, jeez. That was a bit of a cold shoulder, wasn't it not? You would think. Yeah, with the co-pilot situation here, we'd really show them what for, like, how things act. But, like, no, things gotta be different. They could do better than that. Nope, bit of a cold shoulder. Yeah, that was kind of weird, wasn't it? Huh. Oh, God. What was that? Nothing is beyond their reach when villains hold the grenade trigger. Oh, this makes sense. I am such a what a buffoon! They can't even read! I just didn't notice, okay? Jeez, get off my back! Yep, that's the bit we're doing. Crow is aware that he's a playable character. Jeez, if I didn't need you to, like, move right now, because I can't do that. I'm doing whatever I want. I can take control. I do this myself. But no, I kind of need you and your dumbass. Nothing. Did you forget the sign? Nothing is beyond their reach when villains hold the grenade trigger, for God's sake! I have grenades now! Doesn't matter. I'm gonna take this out. Don't do it. What the fuck? I wish I could take control of this airship, but no! Controlled by a moron. Controlled by a moron. A trigger-happy moron. I don't think I'm getting that back. I could certainly try to get it back, but I don't know if Clumsy Fingers is gonna be able to do that. I hate this player. I hate this player. I hate this. I hate this. Did you God, I fell down the hole again! But this time... So earlier that wasn't you doing it? Nope, that was just me and my co-pilot. We're having our desires in mind on that one. Alright, now you're figuring it out. Good, good. Nothing is beyond our reach! You just punched! You just punched! God. Welcome to the Swell Hotel! The summer! Beautiful airship! Oh. I forgot that these go up in increments of 5. Did the music cut out? It did. See? Increments of 5. That beautiful airship! I love her. Alright, I'm just kind of standing here. Oh my god. I figured it out. See, someone who knows half of what they're doing could, like, easily just breeze past this. No, we're taking it slow, because I'm a baby, and I have no idea what I'm doing. That beautiful airship. Oh, I want to kiss her. Sorry, I just love things, right? Like, I love machine. I love the TARDIS, Doctor Who. I love the Sovereign from Nefarious. I'm not gonna tell you what happens with her because I might already know, and you don't probably if you're just joining me for this. But like. Beautiful airship, beautiful airship. 10 out of 10. Good ship, Crow. Wait, you're telling me you already know what happens? And yet you're controlling me like a complete idiot? Well, I never said that my skill can, like, translate into this. I like to imagine that my Apple has no idea what's going on. She's like, okay. I have no idea what you two are talking about, but... Well, I hope you two are getting along at the very least. The Death Ray! God, I take so slowly with these things. I'm sorry, folks. She's like, well, I don't know what you two are, what your mysterious co-pilot is saying on their end, but, I'm glad to see you're getting along at the very least. I guess I kind of have to. They're sort of in control of everything right now. If I'm not, they'll, like, take me over the edge a billion times and make me go broke or something. I don't know. Anyway! Holy, my knife keeps shining on. The music immediately kicking in. My love! Sorry, I got distracted. You're my love! Yeah, I'm breaking up with you. So that is sort of timed. Sorry. What? No, you're doing this right now? Dude, come on! Right now? Hello, super villain right here. With a guest? We barely see each other anymore. You spend more time with Crow than me. Because he kidnaps me, hello? And now you're defending him. You two really are inseparable. Guys, I'm kind of right here, hello? McIntyre Donald Mulder, you get up here and rescue your princess this instant. This is the practice where I don't have time for this anymore. I have real crimes to stop. Good day. Hey, I am committing a real crime here. The nerve! I've never been so insulted! I know! Right? Oh, this is awkward. I had victory music planned out and everything for the day I finally defeated Mac. Thank you, Crow. No problem. Let's just go. Alright. Yeah, okay. Can I still play the music? Sure, whatever. So that could have been a whole lot better, but like I said, piloted by an idiot. So I missed a crown. Technically, you have to get 3 crowns, but I don't care. Just gave up. It might be a villain, but he's the real jerk here. Especially when we have a guest. You didn't hear that? Becky? What? Princess Mayapple. Shall I have the men prepare your suite? Oh god, there's words I'm not gonna be able to pronounce. I'm so sorry, guys. Thanks. I think I'll go gaze off the desk. The deck wistfully for a while. I have some steam I need to blow off. Very well. Oh, my lungs. I shall have the minions prepare your usual spell for Zoho and a nice side of soup al pisto. I'm not French! I'm not fan here anymore. Just food away! Plus, I believe you may be able to utilize this as an opportunity. Of course, I know that. I wanted to win! Not like this. Perhaps you can clue me in on what exactly the plan is. You never seem to keep math long enough to move on to step 2. Oh yeah, that's the exciting part, isn't it? Kidnapping the princess is a time-honored villain tradition. I've been putting together plans for a royalty-powered death ray, and this doesn't feel right. Evil scheme monologue should be dictated to heroes before I destroy them. But this, I would think, as your major domo, it is prudent to keep me in the loop. Vicky, here is all you need to know. I'm a genius, and we need 5 princesses. Once that is complete, I can rule the world and reshape it as I see fit. Very well. Then we must now travel abroad to the other kingdoms. The Syndicate of Malice will not look favorably if we start kidnapping the designated princesses of other villains. But I am certain I can. Next step is Princess Apodia, from the Insectia Kingdom. When you are ready to proceed, go up the elevator to the bridge and take the wheel. Becky! Becky! Sorry, now that she's gone and that wasn't happening anymore, I can be not normal anymore. Becky! Thanks for the job, boss. It's nice to be had to hide. I want to get stuck in inheriting the family line farm. At least, right? Yeah, don't suck on those. Oh, I suck on lemons for fun. What? I'm not kidding, by the way. I do genuinely suck on lemons for fun. He said I got my own pony. I like ponies. Indeed you do, Andrew. Explosion scheduled for today, boys. It is if someone knows how to pilot me correctly. They're like, no, yeah, you okay, Captain? I'm starting to get used to it, but... Stay vile. Okay, boss. Down here I only have the minions and the giant robot to keep my company. I swear I saw one wink at me the other day. Which one? Doesn't really matter. It's creepy either way. Was it the giant robot or was it the minions? I'll never tell. You may upgrade. Crow's bones. Just for the record, this is meant to be on the other side. Like, he lost his right hand, right? But it's sort of flipped. You know, so I guess it would be like if he was looking into a mirror right here. It's caused a lot of issues apparently in the art community, but you can see from my model over here, yeah, his hand's on the other side. Classic names, versatile and powerful. 30-second fuse, bounce off balls, subject to gravity. Charging punch, hold down the punch button for a short time and then release. Give your punch some more. God, I love that. So I have no idea what I'm kind of doing, right? Oh there, Crow. Gonna need more liquor before I can make that for you. I just wanted to see what that does, because I've never seen that before. Just kind of like... Listen, I may know nearly everything I should do, but like, how am I gonna do it? This is my playthrough. I get to do what I want. I'm sorry, there's drawn on. A rocket! Hi. Staring at you. Goodbye. Yeah, understood. Sorry. Am I just noticing the aquarium? And the villain of the month fucking thing on the background. Yes I am. I love the minion of the month. Worst minion of the month. That's right, you suck so badly you get your own corkboard thing. Nice minion of the month. Very nice. Cuddle gently. Worst minion. Bit my ass. You ever consider writing a book about all your adventures? Oh, bird. Get closer to the jukebox. No? Okay. Jeez. Oh. Alright, yeah, no, you gain money. from clicking on like the golden ones. Cool. I'm just noticing this. Jesus Christ, actually, pay more attention to your surroundings when you play these, when you witness these games. Because like, I'm just noticing that there's a guy back here and that there's also a stage. You guys have karaoke night? Oh, we look in the cafeteria again. Not that I'm complaining or anything, sir. Man, I love Meatloaf. Shut the fuck up. Kidding. Hey, boss. I think I can take care of another princess and the cat. Oh, dog, the guys keep spouting. You guys have a fucking stand-up night too? Stand-up comedy up here? They'll never tell. Permission to bust a cap? Permission granted. I had a friend who just like voiced this guy actually screaming, but I don't want to tear my throat out. So, I keep telling myself another day in paradise eventually I'll start. I could, technically. Hello. Becky. Hi. Becky. What? Plan. I always notice the plan. I'm just pointing it out here, plan. Good plan. Becky. I'm gonna do the crochet matter. What are you doing? I don't know. Hi. I'm gonna talk about the fact that you very indignantly squawked my name earlier. No, we're not gonna talk about that. Okay. Anyway. You have to get closer. You will be glad to know I have issued a new memo to the minions. They are no longer allowed to have meetings next to explosive red barrels. Why didn't I think of that? Hindsight is 20/20. Indeed it is! This is why you're my secretary. You do some of the thinking I don't have to. Indeed. Meanwhile, it's inside my apple. Are you alright? What was that? I think I'll see. Oh. I see. My throat is very kind of sore though, but I got it all out. That's a face, okay. God, I'm blind sometimes. I can't believe he broke up with me. I can't believe he didn't even try to thwart me. I can just imagine the tabloid headlines. Princess faces despair on death ray. Ooh. Mac Apple has turned sour. That's actually better. Missed my true calling. Tabloid headlines, baby. I forgot how to get out of the game. Becky, I forgot how to read this bit of an issue. I forgot how to bring up the start menu. What? Alright, you don't know about that. Controlled by an idiot. We have a bit of a guest. Mysterious co-pilot today. Or this week. Whatever. I'm not in control of my own limbs. I don't even know what to say about that, boss. Me neither. Apparently they don't know how to bring up a start button. Start menu. Start. I forgot what it's called. Leave me alone. Not a gamer, I see. Just hitting keys. And praying something works, apparently. I'm leaving this hand because it's so dumb. I can't get out. Ha! What was that? I don't know what I just did. I'm hitting fucking numbers and stuff on my keyboard. Like, that just happened. So, like, I don't know what I did, actually, but I fucking did something. I should have been paying attention to that. For heaven's sake. I don't remember how to get out. Without hitting, like, minimize or max any buttons. Maximize. Minimize. X button. I don't remember how to hit. I don't know. I just want to fucking bring up the start thingy-madoodle and get out, but I don't remember. The person I can consult who knows what they're doing is not even online, so I'm stuck. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Headline. Oh yeah, this one isn't headlines. Mysterious co-pilot stuck. Stuck! Oh my god, I am stuck. Jeezy. This is how little I play games. I play games so little that I don't even know how to bring up a fucking start menu. I don't know what button. God damn it. Don't make fun of me in the fucking comments for this one, please. What about my other friend? No, they're not even there also. Fuck. I can't exit in the way I want. Does it even matter? Can you even bring it up here? I don't remember this shit! Why is my friend not online so I can ask them for help? Fuck! Filthy tattoo! Oh, sure. Alright. Ding! The direction! Dear player, the direction! I'm stuck with you until you leave. Don't go down any further. You see, you're stuck with that. You're stuck with knowing that's down there. And you're stuck with me. We're stuck with each other. I don't like this. I do not like this. I do not like this, Becky. Now I'm just standing here. I don't know what to do about this. Oh, okay. Well, at the very least, they know to turn me around to talk to you. That's good. I'm facing the other way now. Okay. Facing back. Facing away. Oh god. don't need to worry about that. Like, I could just leave at any given point. It's gonna be, like, really fucking stupid if, like, it doesn't even matter. You can't even bring it up in here, but, like, for the love of all that is unholy, please do not tell me that. Listen, I just woke up an hour ago. And my meds have not kicked in yet. My brain is not at full capacity. So... oh, good heavens, I'm being co-piloted by someone whose brain isn't even working right now. That explains a lot. Please. Please help me. Alright, okay. I'll just hit the X button. I'm out. Bye, everybody. I forgot about the goddamn escape button. Oh, and the thing is, I've done that to leave this exact game before. I forgot about the fucking escape button. So I figured it out, but only after I exited the game. I sort of came back just to test that. So, piloted by an idiot. Piloted by an absolute idiot who forgot about the escape button. Alright. Goodbye. Believe in for real this time. Yes, I'm sure.